Alright guys, welcome back. This is Proof and you're watching Tyranny. This is episode 3. Looks like she's got a speech bubble. Speak with verse. It's hardly a symbol, just a scrawl. Used to be the pride of Graven Ash's legion. Last of the great northern generals to stand against the overlord in ages past. Graven Ash now serves as the commander of the Disfavoured. What happened? Word has it that Ash had been under more scrutiny than the other Archons, seeing as he took a stand against Kairos in the past. Even though he bent the knee in the end, it doesn't place him above suspicion. Kairos and the other Archons keep him on a tight leash. Ash's troops impressed the growing empire, but Kairos made them sacrifice everything. They were up to the point that Ash surrendered. They've been disfavored ever since, fighting to earn back their honor. I guess that's why you don't cross the old road. Kairos holds a grudge with a mean, jealous streak. Alright.
What do you need?
Are you a spy? Tell me something of yourself.
If you insist. I'm a Scarlet Fury. That should raise some flags for you. It means that I'm good at killing, and more importantly, that I enjoy it. What I won't enjoy are the pleasures of funerary rites packed with weeping mourners. Someday I'll fall in battle, and then they'll roll me into a mass grave or heap me atop a shit-stained wagon. One more anonymous, knife-riddled piece of meat.
Cool. I like her writing. The voice, I don't know if it suits her that well.
I plan to take whatever I can from life and have a little fun along the way.
Life didn't exist before the chorus. Girl on a farm wearing her face. It wasn't you. Oh, so she was already a little weird. When the Scarlet Corps swept through my village on their long trek from the bastard city, that was when I finally woke up. I buried my old life, took red vengeance on anyone who wronged me, and found the freedom I could only dream was out there. What of your parents? Mother ran a successful farm, and I worked on it for a number of years before I found the Corps. She was a hard, bitter woman, acted like an old ode or something. She never talked about my father, though I figured out a thing or two about him later on. He was a merchant from the Northern Empire who took a liking to her, and he stayed around only long enough to get what he wanted. But never mind, Mother never had what you'd call taste. Yada yada yada. How did you get conscripted? I think you got the wrong idea. Strode into their camp and enlisted. Ah, cool. Badass. Oh. Need more reputation. That's a question as I've ever heard. Kairos is everywhere. Of course, I could have labored on the family farm after maturing years, married some dolt and littered him a nursery square and squealing piglets. Wait, what? She did that? I don't know how to... I think you could have given that life a chance. I don't know. Loyalty with the verse? Who's the verse? Chorus? Enough questions about your past. We'll talk again later. Okay, let me check my reputation. Wherever they are. Oh, verse. Alright, that's her name, of course. Fear. She's elated by my feisty, chaotic inclinations. Of course. Oh, that's crazy. I can even have a reputation with them. Oh, crazy. That's what I gotta be reading up on this. The stuff that they do for me. Okay. At least don't give me anything but Scarlet Chorus. Precision below 35% health. Rooted and Terrified. That's pretty cool. I don't know about that one though. 30 against bleeding. A lot of raw damage. Party members. That's amazing. That's good. That's kind of cool too. That's interesting. Got the Wrath. Nearby enemies receive penalty to accuracy. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's passive? Yeah, that's cool. I don't know about the drain strength, but interesting. Alright. We'll continue talking with her later. Let's move the story forward a bit. And go to the Disfavoured camp. Nice. Alright, let's drop a quick save. And see what's going on. I wish I knew how to fucking change her stances. I still don't know. Is this it? Battle stance? Oh. Shit. Red Geyser, whatever. Adds bonus damage to next attack. Oh, that's kinda neat. Let's just do 3 whispers, extra dodge. That's pretty cool. Accuracy. Let's just change to this. I'm gonna give her a bow for now.
I see as the crow flies. They won't see me coming.
Take what you can carry and leave the cart, otherwise we seize you and your wares. This is robbery. This is careless law. Crescent Runner, hail Fate Banner. The Disfavoured scout nods at your approach. Camps up ahead, don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now Disfavoured lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion the proper tool, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. The Overlord regulates all trade. Not us, not a problem. Anything to be argued before Tyranny may be argued before me. Okay. Ah, shit. Lost favor. I should really take time to read these more. Let's load this up. F8. Hurting. Alright, let's try that again. Let's actually read what I'm clicking on this time. You guys stop hiding. Alright. Yada yada yada. Camps up ahead. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. Not us and not a problem, says the Crescent Runner. Maybe march about to Bastion City and plead your case before Tunon, but we'll lighten your burden and relieve your wares first. Yada yada. Let's start making a very strong argument as why I should help you. And if you think I'm a threat to the Disfavoured camp, then you seriously overestimate me. Feel like you're about to be robbed. You're not the only one. You robbed my patience. Granted a life. Make a very strong argument, no matter what. Disfavoured. Now I gained back the favor. Blah 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 blah. Well, I wonder. I guess you could probably get yourself.
On it.
Let's see how I fucked around with that. I lost and gained. That was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Ask me something. What is it? The voice of Grant told you that you've come as a mediator. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? You deliver an edict. The Archons must claim more thing for the Archons to fight over. Thank you for cluing me in. If Kara sends anything our way, just tell me when to duck. What else have you been told? Only that you would find me here. Why so suspicious? Why do you think the Archons are at odds with the Scarlet Court since the early days? Storms about to collide. They shared blood, eh? By my authority they will fall in line. Ah.
Yes.
Doing all the wrong ones. I guess ideally you want both. Because one doesn't necessarily kind of, you know, uphold my orderly honor plays. Whatever. Oh, fucking more subterfuge.
I got it.
Let's check out the outskirts. What's this? Humble grave. Initial B.
A modest grave for the Archon's son, Brennix. We don't bother with funeral rites in the chorus. No point in thanking conscripts for their duty.
Alright, let's check out this encampment. Alright, so this could have been an actual peddler if I didn't fuck that shit up. Conversation. So, look at you, gatecrasher from the court, still in one piece. Welcome to the camp. And if he does... Alright, let us in. These guys. Hail to you, guardian of the law. A man dressed in merchant finery greets with a smile. Let me see your, how did you come to work? Let me see your wares. I wonder if I didn't seem to know if I have anything to sell. I don't know. Anyway, he doesn't have anything I need. How about you? How about you? Three. This guy looks big and burly. Think of the ironclad. Nice shield. Take.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
What's that? Agate.
Sorry, I can't.
Looks like a smith. Can't open it. Why not for the bronze? Carrying weapons and scraps and exactly why he got into this craft. Bronze will do in a pinch. You can take a beating and get bent back into shape. He has plenty of tin and copper lying around. So where a smith who can turn out military grade bronze consistently. Yada yada. Iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce. They called it Disfavoured the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron. Good stuff that comes from the smiths and weaklings crossing. Only the forge-bound smiths can make the stuff, and they know the secret. All I can do is mend and maintain their craft. It takes a master, an artist, to make a piece of iron fit for an indomitable soldier such as Disfavoured. I'm afraid so. Last shipment sent down went missing near the crossing. Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Keep your voice down. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause panic, passing the information to the Vendrian Guard. If I found myself in a quick call, I can keep around. I appreciate that. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks, but I know he'll be grateful. Oh, come on, why do we gain their irons? I'm not very good at talking to these guys. Fuck that. Let's do that again. I'll let some things slide, but not that one. Okay, yada yada yada. Mention iron shortage. I suppose I can keep an eye out. Yeah, blah blah blah. Show me what you have to sell. Crescent runner armor. These are just overall better. They have more defense. How much money do I have? I barely have any money. Looks like I have to sell some stuff after all. Hunk of iron, cedar. I don't really see the point of that. Sell those agates. Sell that shit too. I get bronze rings? Weird. Is that the currency? Oh, I see. Guess that'll do for now. And I want some gloves. And oh wait, that costs way more than I can afford. Damn it. Oh wait, no, I can get one of these. That's expensive though. Jeepers. Stone shield armor. Press up runner. Let's get this anyway. Have enough. You know what? Fuck buying shit. I should be able to find something. I'm not gonna waste. Okay. Let's go up here, see what's going on. Bitter quip. Heavy leather armor. See, that's better than what I got. Don't seem to care. Alright. Looks like crap though. How about you? What kind of armor is that? Less recovery, better armor. Leave that the way it is then. What's this? Scarlet Course leather armor. It's better than what she has. More armor. Better deflection, same recovery. Cool. Alright. What do you want? Lowered to the voices of Narat, projecting his salutation fall to hear the grinning blood chant, raps his staff against the ground as I approach. Fatebinder Unrad, I presume. His smile quickly retreats, giving way to a sour scowl. I'm Bitterquip, and here's the emissary of the Scarlet Chorus. Bitterquip looks at you impatiently. He scoffs, looking away. Reporting to the Iron Hag is an insult. She fought one duel for her title. One, her leadership must be continuously proven, earned, and defended. Weakness should bleed to the bottom of the armor, not rise to the top. Course is the future of the Tears. I feel only derision and pity for those who fear our inevitable ascension. He is the supreme commander and public servant. He who set us free but directs all. Bitterquip smiles as he talks, his face turned flush. He's the epitome of what each of us can be, a magician without equal and a leader of uncountable numbers. How did you come to join? Doctrine of strength speaks to me, and you answered its call. Blah 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 blah. Magic evokes fear and terror. What is your role? I'm a blood chanter. Turn the will of man in tide of battle. That's all for now. Alright. I wonder if he's a guy that can join. Did I already loot that? See, what did I tell you? I knew it'd be a waste. Ancient bronze sword. More damage. Take it away.
Sorry, I can't.
Lucia. Let's talk to Lucia. Ash's tent. Who's this Ash?
I'd say that's worth a second glance. No dice.
No dice. Oh, did I already loot it all?
Can't do that.
First, let's speak to these two. Lucia, this is Marcus, the disfavored soldier, points to the armored man next to her. I am the Fatebinder. Assigned to your hospitality, while you remain on disfavored ground, should you need a place to rest. Yes. Question better suited to the Scarlet Course camp, if you don't mind the smell. I don't look for a bike. You can find one among those braggarts. Get about there are some who wouldn't hesitate to cut my face off. Wounded. I do this. And I do this. Stabs. I'm handy in a lot of ways. Weapons though. Relax, Marcus. There are plenty of camp slays. Although, through the visors of her helm, you notice Lucia's eyes going roving up and down my body. You ever need some to warm your bedroll? Oh, you sleep in your armor. Every battle is a reminder of the Legion's superiority. Both breakers have plenty of heart, but nothing to beat your values. Love. In spite of our name, the Legion commands more honor than any military at the face of Terratus. Like Chorus, there is tradition, discipline, teamwork, and unity of purpose. That story's for another day. How does that work? I don't understand this. Ranks trained at this level. So each level I could train so many ranks in certain things. Two-handed weapons. I don't understand. It just costs money? Can I keep doing it? Oh, that's how much skill I'll get. I don't really know. Shit's confusing. Okay. I wish I had a tooltip for skill training. My characters earned enough experience to advance the level. With each level, my maximum health increases, and I'm also fully healed. Increase in attribute and purchasing talent. There's a lot of these. Yes. Armor. Some armor is stronger. Raw damage ignores armor. Or characters, yeah. Like we already know about movement, interactive objects, yes. Character recovery. Yes, I think I know about engagement, talking with companions. Okay, let's drop a little save here. Let's see what happens when I level up. Attribute points. Each of these attributes provides benefits to my character. Cool. Yeah, I don't really understand the training still. Talent points within talent tree. Each companion has their own talent trees. Done. Is that the same? Red Rivers and Gut Seeker. Anyway. Okay, so is she also leveled up? Oh, she's higher level than me. Shit. Okay, let's level her up. I can move up one of these skills. More damage. 200, 100. Who's athletics? That helps arm combat, thrown weapons, subterfuge. No, level up her subterfuge. Finesse. Alright. I get something here too. Adds a marking effect to the thrust. 2 additional quick item slots. Oh, nothing needs magic. Upgrade power. It's focus strike. I don't want pawn strike. Stun effect to the Sunder ability, that's pretty good. Oh, I like that too. Or armor penetrated by attacks. Blitz. Increases damage with unarmed attacks. Why would I want that? Let's start with this. What's in here? Expressions. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Alright. So, let me just take one more look at these guys here. Ranks trained at this level. I'm not too sure what that means. Marcus, I'd like some training. Let's just test this out a bit. I don't have enough money really. 1, 2. So only let's do 5 times. Okay, I see. I see how it is. Alright, let's go and talk to the Archon. See who I'm dealing with. Ooh, look at these guys. I think they're so good with their glowing stuff. Oh.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
The Archon of War pounds the staff on the ground to punctuate his words. A large and imposing man to begin with, his profile is made larger still by his hulking suit of armor that hums with mystic energy.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
The Archon of Secrets passes a scepter between his hands as he speaks, twirling the rod in hypnotic circles. Emerald luminescence seeps from the seams of Archon's ragged red robes, the glow most noticeable where his neck ought to be. His mask seems to float and spin, never pivoting or bending naturally.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
I always know you've run out of things to say when you resort to mocking my vassals. If we are to speak of treachery, why is it that my scouts see the Scarlet Chorus warriors defecting back to the Vendrian Guard? Your fearsome reputation has gone flaccid, for it seems you cannot control your soldiers, or perhaps you simply choose not to.
By words, the Fate Minder has arrived. The disfavored commander raises her voice, trying with little success to speak over the Archons. Perhaps we could table this discussion and let our guest speak.
Speaking of strategic failures, who was it that insisted the valley would need only a token garrison? For some strange reason, we can't seem to recall which balding halfwit grossly underestimated the enemy. Thoughts?
And I thought you had left agents within these Tearsmen when they surrendered. Either you failed to see this coming, or you knew and let it happen. Incompetent or in cahoots.
We look forward to seeing you explain to Tunon why the Archon of War could not close the vice on this trivial little insurgency. When we are crowned the ruler of the Tears, we shall have this place renamed to Ash's Folly in your honor.
If I could trust the information I get from you and your conscripted mouth breathers, perhaps I'd order my cohorts around a bit more aggressively. But last time I trusted your all-clear report, my troops failed to come home.
Oh, Ash, old boy. If you're going to have a little sob every time one of your nieces or nephews dies to the Tearsmen, perhaps we should have Siren sing you some calming lullabies to help you cope.
Hold your tongue, I will not have you denigrate the honor of our fallen brethren. The commander's head moves to the hilt of the blade, though the weapon stays sheathed. I'd be doing us a favor if I cracked open that excuse for a head. They bicker like children, do they not? Fifth Eye's grating tenor pierces the tension in the tent, and all eyes land on the crimson spear. I meant only to say welcome, welcome to our guest, the Fatebinder. The armored retainer bows and brushed in elegance, then rises to a salute, and not a moment too soon. I gained favor with Grave Nash and gained favor with the Dishonored. Iron Marshal Erenios, Governor Unred, long have we been honored by your ire, now we are honored by your presence. Apologize for my lords, tempers run high.
Ah, the fire starter has arrived. Welcome, welcome. Our agents tell us such lovely stories of what you did at the Vellum Citadel. Have you come bearing another fragment of Kairos' wrath in tow?
My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Edring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all. Modesty is your prerogative, but know that cooperation and goodwill have been...
No, don't mind us while you trade your gushing prey.
It seemed only yesterday you were proving your worth in battle, assisting my warriors in the siege of the bastard city. Now Kairos has chosen you for a second time to proclaim an edict. Tell us, good Fatebinder, what sort of punishment does the Overlord have in store for the Oathbreakers?
It seems you need some encouragement to work together. Kairos' edict will end the lives of everyone in this valley. Gained wrath, gained favor. Earth sways with each word I utter, the air thickening in warmth as I pronounce the tersely phrased commandment. The edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in my legs, worn from a long trip down the mountains, feel renewed.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive. We'll need to advance across the Mittani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to backup Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls, instead of through.
So you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
I second the Fatebinder.
Here with
Thought
verse,
you had the memories of one of those Oathbreakers rattling about that bronze gourd of yours. Would Kairos' mighty spy master please enlighten this gathering?
The Archon of Secrets turns his head to the side until the face of the mask is turned around. A new passive mask presents itself as facing forward.
Our river was to be the bulwark, but with the Tidecasters slain, what hope remains?
Our sources tell us the Oathbreakers had some sort of magical trick in store. But this knowledge is tinged with fear, trepidation. If we make a move for the Mittani, we suspect the Oathbreakers will mount a counterattack that is equal parts valiant and futile. That was Mittani Yanev, former noble of Apex and one of the leaders of the Vendrian Guard. Back when they were half-respectable enemies that knew how to lose with dignity. When the Guard first surrendered, Yanev presented himself to us. What he knew, we now know.
Varric and his band have been drilled on the Echo Call assault plan. The Crescent Runner should be briefing him as we speak regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I will dispatch him at once. The Iron Marshal salutes, clapping her gauntlet to her breastplate. Now will ensure Chorus stands ready to march. If the Disfavoured can take the river, the Chorus has the manpower to secure the outer ring of the valley.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunan's Chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I won't let you down, boss. She'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as she...
Archon twirls his scepter one last time, taps the fifth eye on the shoulder, and the two depart. Okay.
Finally. The fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voice... Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus, just as it threatens... You've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal.
Of course.
I ask myself that question often.
Honored to help. She pauses, clearing her throat. Although I'm loath to mention it, the chorus can likely use my assistance. Won't secure the Outer Valley on their own. Fifth Eye will be somewhere in that rat's nest they call Camp Due East. Seek him out. Okay, I will.
Yes.
Okay, let's save this here. Loot this barrel. Broken skull mask. Okay. Yes. The Archon lets it alongside. It's not for lack of trying. When the courts are still gathering to the valley, he launched a raiding party head straight to the Citadel and never made it past the river. No disfavored survivors and no Chorus scouts. Didn't know what happened, only that they died quickly. I have reason to believe that when the garrison was taken, the disfavored were slain, not by the Oathbreakers. Can't prove the voices of Narat at fault. Well known that can protect his soldiers from harm. No harm escapes his notice. Only 2 were slain in the uprising. A few others died later, and horrible, painful magic was involved. The son died by unusual circumstances. Speak of something else. Cairn. Why do you think served us? Because death was the alternative. You did not admire the unity. Cairn's chief disciple, Radix, now speaks for the guild. It is true that my warriors are a bit apprehensive about our magical allies. Many suspect Cairn's treachery was taught to them. I have vetted the guild, pruned whom I don't trust, kept those as I can. How did this antipathy begin? Rivalry is an old one. Narat served Kairos before he did. The war seems to brought out the worst in us. We disagreed in strategy at every turn. I'll speak to him later when I have more. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm probably going to take a little break here now and continue next time. See you soon.